Hey there, you two, the LOGANS Homestead here. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how to make apple jelly, or tonight rather. We've been canning some sliced apples here, and with the peels and the cores, we take and boil them down, and most of this here has been went to juice now. See? Beautiful. And it's done went to juice, but you just put a little bit of water in the bottom, about a pint for a pot about this size. That's what we put in here. It's a new experiment. We made it last time, it was so watered down, we decided to do it like this. But, and just let it boil for a while. The longer you boil it, the better it'll be. The stronger the juice will be. More flavorful the jelly will be. You just want to evaporate the juice from the cores and the peels. Instead of using your apple meat, just use the scraps that you was going to compost or feed to the chickens. So that's what we're doing. But, that's all you're going to need to do for this step. Alright, we're gonna strain the juice off of the peelings and cores, and all you gotta do is just run it through a colander, and it's gonna pop every which way. You're gonna hold it as close as you can. Oops, just got some of the juice. I'm just gonna restrain it. Won't hurt anything. Lost grip of it there. Whew. Hot right there. Get all the last little nidbits out of here. And just press as good as you can. Get the core out. And this here, what we press out, will go to the chickens. Or if you had hogs or whatever livestock you got. You can see the steam just coming off of it. But we're going to have to squeeze this out some too. But we'll be back whenever we get ready to start to the next step. Alright, we're going. Alright, we got all the juice done. We got 7 cups. It calls for 7 cups of juice, apple juice, 2 boxes of Sure Gel. You could also buy the apple juice to make a shortcut, but we use our own. 2 things of Sure Gel. I actually updated the recipe. This is the updated recipe. And 7 cups of sugar. I updated that too because it was way sweet. If you want it like the recipe calls for, use 1 box of pectin, 9 cups of sugar, 7 cups of juice. But it makes it too thin and too sweet. So I'm cutting it down to 7:7 sugar to juice ratio. And then 2 Sure Gels, pectin. Alright. There's our sliced apples we got done. 16 pints. A little bit of tang mixed up to a little energy boost. I'm about to cook some supper. And we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I got supper made. You have to excuse the dishwasher. I got 7 cups of the juice, the apple juice. And to that I'm going to add 7 cups of sugar. Now mind you, this is my improved recipe. There's 1. I'm going to keep adding until I get 7. And then I'm going to turn it on. I'll go ahead and turn it on now. Turn it on about 6 or 7. Medium-high heat. And I'm going to get this here dissolved good. And once I get my sugar in there, I'm going to add 2 packs of pectin, but I'll be back whenever I get ready to do that. Alright, in the meantime, while this here jelly and pectin and sugar, 2 packs of pectin, 7 cups of juice and 7 cups of sugar while it's heating up to a boil. Once it starts to boil, it's going to boil for 1 minute. And boil a hard boil where you could not stir it down. I got the pot heating up, the water bath. I have the jars heating up in the oven, mostly half pints. All these here are sealed from earlier. Alright, we're in here now, and it boiled over. It happens to the best of us. Boiled over, made a big mess on the stove. We about got it cleaned up. This here is thickened up somewhat. About as thick as it's going to get right now. It'll thicken up when it's set up once it gets in the jar. Got the jars hot and sterile like you want them. You want to always make sure you got good hot jars. And I just about forgot, you gotta add food coloring, or you don't have to. If you don't add food coloring, it's just gonna be that color right there. So, you know, I like to add food coloring, make it look a little prettier. I typically add it to the bottom of the jar. And just a drop or two per jar. Just like so. And then I go ahead and put it in another couple jars. That's what we do there. I done some green the other night, but I'm not doing that today. Since I didn't pour that over the food color, I'm just going to give it a little mix. Got my lids hot and sterile. You don't boil them, you simmer them. And then you just pour the jelly, soon to be, over this and leaving a 1/4 inch headspace. Add a little bit more, because you want jellies filled up. You don't want them like other stuff at 1 inch. You want them 1/4 inch. Take some jars to the fair that ain't a 1/4 inch, or where they can see it with the ring on it. They'll tell you the way it's supposed to be. Alright. Just keep filling them up like that. I got the water bath going over yonder in the background. Got it starting to boil. This is probably a little boring, but just gonna fill them all up. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 of them in blue, and I'll show y'all how that goes. I like to kind of experiment with the colors and see. And I got a lot of pairs to do. I'll show them y'all in just a minute. Another clip. I want to do some blue in this one. Maybe I'll do it in this one so y'all can see good. Put a couple drops of blue. I put 3 in there just because it's got to outgo the red. I'm going to put more to see what it looks like. If it don't turn out good, it's just food coloring. It'll come and taste. It'll be fine. But fill it a 1/4 inch headspace. It's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it's worth a try. But do it like that. Okay, now what you want to do is I'm going to finish filling these up in just a minute, but you don't have to get the air bubbles out of jelly jars. So what I end up doing is there's the blue. There it is. Yeah. Okay. What I'll do right here, and Farm Girl will zoom in over here. I'm just going to clean the rim of the jar clean. Just like that. I'm going to reach over here and grab me a hot lid. Remember, simmer, do not boil. Dry it off a good little bit. And I'm going to get a ring. She dropped it, y'all. I'm going to get a ring. Place it on here. These jars are very hot. Go into very hot water. You never want to put cold jars in hot water, or hot jars in cold water. You're just looking for a disaster. And my water's good and boiling over here. If you'll walk over here, I just want to add it. Set it in here on top, on one side, and then I just fill it up. And whenever we get all the jars done, and I will boil this once it starts to boil real good, hard boil. I will boil it for 5 minutes. I will take them out, and we'll be back with y'all whenever that gets time. Alright, well, the jelly got out, some of it's popped. There's the blue jar right there beside the green that I made yesterday. And there's some of the warm on this side. All this here is not even a bushel of apples. All this jelly you see right here was made from the peels and the cores, the scraps, what would normally be discarded. And all this right here, these here, the 16, are canned in just water, sliced apples in water. Then I have 5 jars of the sliced apples in syrup, in a light syrup. And then I got a bowl full of jelly there. And oh, this is just gorgeous. There's the green that I made some night this week. There's the red. There is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 jars, 18 half-pint jars of the red, 1 half-pint of blue, and 2 that hadn't sealed yet. I need to leave it alone. And then 2 3/4 pints of jelly, of the green jelly. But alright, this is what we got going on. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. God bless. Y'all come back now. Here.